in
Right.
that situation. That the way that mom came in, disrespectful, rude, you in my house. This I don't care if you gave birth to this man. I'm taking care of this man. This is how we function. He decided to be with me and I have a child and we made another child. So now we're in complete family. So I feel like that woman when she was talking, she was triggered into whatever when she punched
Yeah.
that mom in her face. She already had enough. So if
Right.
we're like breaking it down to like, okay, let's not think about she already had enough. This just happened, first meetup. Mom is wrong. She's immature as heck. She doesn't know how to control her emotions, things of that nature. But we keeping the women in it. Where did the man go? I don't know if he was in the building, in the home at the time, but he definitely should be within the relationship within both of them. Like, why
Mm.
am I fighting with your mom? I'm not doing that. If
Right
I
on.
had to fight with your mom, y'all both could go.
Okay,
That's fine.
Go
so
ahead.
can I literally caught the end clip, the end of it, and I was like, "Damn it, this is gonna be good." What did I miss? Somebody punched somebody in the face. I'm here
The
for that.
the the
I could play.
so
I
the
could play. I
woman.
could play it again for you. You want me to play it again?
Please,
I'll play it again.
Yeah,
please,
like
Oh
please.
it.
I need
Lord.
to see
Okay.
it.
It was
Okay. Chill.
entertaining. That's
Chill.
You
He
that's
know
was
all
why
I'm
I
talking to
saying.
came
me
in.
though.
I
Thank
need
you.
I need to
Thank
see it because that's
All
why I'm
right.
quiet.
All right.
Everybody that knows Wayne
I
and I
appreciate
knows that his mama hates me. From the very beginning, she's been trying to break us up. And
Oh,
when I bring
Jesus.
that up to Wayne, he acts like he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Y'all both could go.
So one day, Wayne's mama comes to our house. She walks in the house, she's yelling, "Where's my grandson? I got a toy for my grandson. Where's my grandson?" And I immediately stop her because my other son is also home. And I noticed that she only had one toy. And she said, "That's your son. That's not my son's kid." And I immediately punched her in the face and we started to fight.
Immediately.
There's a lot to unpack there, and we will. Thank you so much for sharing.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was the attitude
So
at the end. She was like, whatever.
what are we
Hold on,
even
hold on.
talking about here? Why
Nah.
y'all even making this sound like this is semi okay as if that was an excuse? Even if she was at her wits end, like yo, you keep coming in this house, talking, excluding my other kids. The best way she could have did it was like, yo, your mom can't come in my house no more.
Yeah. Except
Problem
that like
solved.
that's an older woman too. Like, why did you put your hand on the old lady? I don't know how old she
Is
is,
she
but she's
older?
older.
We
She's on
2024.
she a little bit
But
older. She at least 14 to 15 years older, I assume.
You
I
right.
don't know.
You
You
right.
know.
I'm
You right.
maybe 12. I'm ready
Me
to
in
Maybe
comment.
12.
2024, I'm like, dang, like they might
I'm
be.
I'm ready to comment. I saw what I needed to see. All
Oh
right.
boy.
So the reason why they got this whole rift between the mama and that lady is because look, the mama already knew. The mama don't like her because the mama was like, my son could do way better. You got a kid and he gonna come in, take care of your kid and have a kid with you. I'm not helping my son dig himself into a, you know what I'm saying, into an early pit. So I look, ladies, y'all know how it is. If y'all deal with a guy and he already got a kid by another chick, y'all don't see that kid as your kid. That's law. Y'all never
That's
do.
a lie.
You might
I
That's a
would
get
make
lie.
a great bonus
A
mom. I'm
Yeah.
woman
not
is
saying maybe
different.
Yeah.
once, but
Yeah, nah.
chill out.
That's
So
not
can I
that's
If
can I
that
talk
man
to
has a
listen,
kid, that kid is
um
just
listen,
like my kid. Point blank period.
listen.
We listening.
Go
Anywho,
ahead,
can
Jess.
so all right.
I, all
So
right.
anywho, when
So
it comes to the older women, like the grandmas and the mamas and everything, you
Oh,
still gonna try to come in over me. I see you. So when it comes to the older women,
you had
man, you know
stopped.
how it is. Especially when it comes to like he a mama's boy. Oh, she gonna try to protect him. Yeah,
Mm,
I'm gonna throw a grenade in the room because y'all know what it is. We don't need to be arguing about this.
mm,
That's exactly what it
All right, you
is.
done?
That's why she
You
going
done?
at that young lady, and that's why that young lady said right in
what
her
about
face because that young lady
jealousy?
understood what she was doing. Because
What
look, when
about
she
the
get
Are
that
you
age,
done?
she gonna do the same damn thing to her child. Watch.
No. Hopefully she be focused on her man and not worry about what her child doing in the first place.
All right.
Listen
So
here, man.
go ahead, Jess.
so
Go ahead,
one thing
Jess.
I noticed is that there's a lot of wrong things going on altogether.
hmm
First of all, let's address the first one, which is you don't put your hands on anyone for no reason. It's not. It doesn't matter what the situation is. That's ultimate no. Now there are a lot of wrong situations in it altogether, though, because even so, if she doesn't respect that mother, as someone for her son. If she don't respect her, I mean, you know, the mother of who her son choose to marry, she still has to respect his house. Even so, whether it's still, because once you leave and get married to someone else, you leave and cleave. So that is his family that he chose, whether it's up to par or whatever. So there's a respect level for human beings. If you don't see that respect level, then that's fine. She shouldn't just be barging into the house and doing things, and that's something that she needs to talk with her husband. They need to have a conversation about that later on and talk about, you know, boundaries and things like that when it comes to that situation if there's an issue. But still, that whole hitting her mom, not warranted.
Yeah, she shouldn't have hit her mom, but I don't. I'm not faulting the mother either for buying her grandson a gift. She got one kid. She got one grandkid. The other kid is not hers. So why should she need to buy a gift for that kid? Just to be nice because it's a participation trophy? No, I'm not buying. If that was my situation, I'm not buying the other kid no gift.
No one said she had to buy the gift for the kid.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying in general. She shouldn't. The girl was saying in the video that she was mad because I got another son, so she wasn't talking. So at the end of the day, I don't care about the other kid. That ain't my kid. So should she have put her hands on her? Right. If should she have put her hands on her? No. That's a conversation between that man and his mother. And if the wife has issue with it, if the mother has had an issue with that woman from Jump Street, why is that woman even still there?
Exactly.
Because
she needs to keep it pushing.
Yes, but I feel like at this point in that conversation, we're dealing with people who are, that's their language. That's how they talk to each other. That's how they deal with it. I'm not saying it's right. It's absolutely wrong. It's unhealed. It's unhinged. Everything. But that's their language. She did that because that's exactly how that mother is going to understand. Because the mother came in the house with one gift and said it aloud, just like that, to taunt her. So we're talking about a situation that was doomed in the beginning. But that's just my opinion.
So, Alicia, you're saying that's how the mom is going to understand by getting a hit in the face?
I'm saying that's exactly how they communicate. She's just saying that story that she shared. And yeah, you're minimizing it, but that's a long, however, relationship they have. We don't know how old the kids are. We don't know how long they've been together. This mom and that young lady have communicated in that same way, very much so before. Maybe not fighting, maybe not putting their hands on each other, but that act of aggression and language, yes, that's how they're communicating. That's the level of what they're on. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's right.
Hold on, chill. Let Kit get it.
Oh, yeah, my bad, Kit. My bad.
Yay, my turn. So, for one, when you incite violence in my house by being disrespectful and being extra because you know what you're doing on purpose, and then I have a thing about people throwing rocks and hiding their hands, right? So whereas I have emotional intelligence, my hands don't. And where you act up is where you get reprimanded. You come in my home.
She's not saying it's right. She's explaining why it's happening.
Oh, I'm not saying it's wrong either. I'm just saying that.
Right. She believes in violence. Just in case y'all don't know, she believes in violence.
So I'll tell anybody, like, violence has solved a lot of shit if it's done right. So pardon me, but if you come in my home disrespecting me and my children in my home, I don't care if your son lives there, don't live there, visits there, come humps there, goes back to your house. I don't care what it is. If it's the house that I am in, that the bills that get paid for matriculate through either my or my man's account, and you come in my house being loud and belligerent, howling about, oh, where's my grandson? You could have kept your toy to your house and your grandson could have came and got his toy at your house, but you decided to come and you want to start violence on this beautiful day. So since that's how you want to start it, I don't know what my hands are going to do. You're going to say something crazy and slip. Now what happened? Like, oh shit, that's
okay.
That's crazy. Go ahead. I got something to say.
I feel you. So nobody's really addressing the elephant in the room. And can we just keep it a buck, ladies and gentlemen? Man, mothers don't like single mothers. They don't like single mothers for their sons. They never did. And when y'all are in that position, you're going to think the same thing, even if you are a single mother. That's why she came in there with the rah-rah. And then here's another thing. That young lady that busted her in the mouth, she don't like that man. She don't respect that man's mama. and that's a golden rule. That is the golden rule.
But here's the thing.
Yep.
Hold on.
Mama was acting like,
hold on.
She might have gotten respected, no?
Hold on, kid.
First things first, you know it's too hot with all them lights on you to be doing all that singing and dancing. You're gonna burst out. You're gonna burn.
I'm gonna keep on singing until my forehead gets drenched in sweat. All right.
You gonna.
We already know.
Preacher.
You know you gonna burn up into a hot flame.
Preach chill. Preach chill.
I'm gonna be the same complexion as you. We're gonna go out, rock out together. Anyway, so look, here's the thing, man. The golden rule is you gotta respect my mother. That's a man's golden rule, you know. And you gonna punch this man, mama, in the mouth? It don't matter how bad the mother is. If you can punch a man's mother in the mouth, that tells you better be ready for a divorce. One or two things. Right. One or two things. You don't respect my mother. That means you don't respect me. And a lot of ladies out here, are missing that whole. Your mother
came into my home.
It's not your house though. It's the man's house. The man's job is to check his mother, not your job.
But
so let the man do his job.
But check his mama, and she said that.
Guess what? Then you shouldn't be there. If he never checked his mother, then you shouldn't be there. That's right. Point blank period. Why are you still there?
But then I keep my kid away from you, and then now all of a sudden I'm a bad parent because I'm not letting you see.
Why you got to keep the kid away from you? Why can't you just leave without keep? Where's that?
No.
Where's the logic in that?
You don't.
You can leave. You don't got to keep my kid away.
But here's the thing. If you're not checking things in our relationship, who's to say you checking things when we're not together? I'm not running the risk. You play with your balls, play with your mammy.
Bad business. Bad business.
Play with your balls, play with your mammy. Don't play with me.
Oh no. No. Oh no.
Yeah, safer things to play with. I ain't even paid to comment no mind. That's why I just kept on talking. God knows better, and so do I. Like I said, God knows better, and so do I. I like the 3 hots in a cot that I paid for, not the ones that the government want to give. So I know better. So
again, honestly though, how did we get to this point? If we having a child with somebody that you don't respect their mom, didn't you meet their mom before you had the child? Aren't you vetting the fact that you need a support system for when you're gonna have this child? So therefore, like, why would I do that and bring a baby into this world knowing, damn, if I have to go to work and he's going to work, we're gonna leave the baby real quick. And I don't want to, they're not old enough for daycare. I don't respect your mom, but I'm gonna leave my mama.
No, I got you go ahead. You get it.
Mom, that don't make no sense.
All right.
Talk about it.
So I mean, Alyssa, I don't want to ignore you, but it was a lot that Kit said.
Elisa.
I'm sorry. I
don't even know the lady name. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, she checked me. She checked me too.
Lord, trying to get in. What you need, honey? Look, I'm trying to get over here. How you doing?
You know what's really funny though? A lot of ladies, man, especially in that video, man, that woman needs to be single. All right, she don't even need to be with that man. That man need to break up with her immediately.
Of course.
Okay. A lot of ladies. Hold on now. Can the brother?
You wild right now. I need for your wild.
No cooking.
Hurry up. Like your wild is like super extra because you can't come into my home. I don't care who you are. Jesus,
it ain't yours.
But if I live there, no, in our home, means ours. That means it's mine. That means yours.
Y'all dudes better take notes. Take notes to the language that they be using. I be telling y'all this every Sunday. Pay attention.
You know what? Y'all even
what's heard and what's hers is heard.
I actually have a life to do some things today.
So it's not our home?
Where's your lollipop, kid?
No, it's not ours. It's ours as long as you following the rules that man set. Punching my mama ain't one of them.
How do you know? You never
that
set
was
the
dumb.
rule.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute.
What man is going to allow you to punch his mama in the mouth?
The same man that allowed his mama to come into that house and say, I only have one toy.
Oh, okay, cool. You want to know that?
Exactly.
You want to know something? Guess what?
Exactly.
Fellas, have y'all ever seen any lady that you ever dealt with check her mama for being a disrespectful bag to you? What? I've asked the fellas. I ain't asked you. Ladies gonna lie.
Oh, sorry.
Fellas.
My bad.
Ladies gonna lie. You just
repeat the question.
Say the question.
Answer the question. I want the fellas to answer. Fellas,
say it one more time.
Ladies that you
I was too busy looking at Elisa's faces while you're talking.
Her face was like,
I'm like,
but I'm asking the fellas because see, only the fellas can speak to this truthfully, because we've been there and done that. Fellas, how many women that you've been with and her mama was totally disrespectful because she felt like you wasn't the dude for her daughter and she was being rude. You came to your woman and told her about it. How many times she done went and checked that woman for you in front of your face so you could prove it?
0.
Yeah, buddy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Y'all dealing with the wrong women. Y'all dealing with the wrong.
Very much.
Oh, that's why them helpers ain't around. What you talking about?
Yeah, very much so.
I'm just saying, because ain't no way.
Excuse me?
What's up,
Ain't no
BM?
way. My dude would never even have to come and tell me. If I'm seeing the disrespect, it's gonna end right there. A conversation don't need to be had, so I'm gonna nip it in the butt right then and there. So at the end of the day, that's my that's why I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
Not now.
Right?
He's over there sweat like a 304
Hold on one second.
BM, you with the cold fire.
You play too many games. I see what you did there. If you don't move me back up to the top away from this bald head shiny nigga, I'm about to flip out. I see what you did there. Okay. Play too many games, James.
I didn't do that. It's just the way it moved. The whole thing, just the panel moved around. I didn't do that.
I mean,
oh man. What up,
BMUG. What's up, twin?
Even though BMU said I'm supposed to be on an island somewhere by myself, I'm gonna still give you a little clap.
That was him.
Praise the Lord.
Mute yourself.
Give you a little clap or whatever.
You know, I want to reference the Lord since we have one on the panel today who have found her way back to the Lord.
Praise Jesus.
Yes, I felt it right there. So listen, I definitely want to address what I've been hearing. When I did speak on the island, I'll get to that demographic in a while. The doctor told me not to talk, but him and I said to hell with the doctor because I'll go through it today.
You have CMOS. Wait, hold on. You have CMOS and tea or green tea at your house. Don't be talking and you can't have a voice. That don't make sense.
Huh?
Ooh, there's nothing like a nurturing black
the
woman.
doctor. Like, what's wrong? Like, that don't make sense. It's
I'll be
it ain't okay.
After this, I'll go back into my cave. Listen, I did want to say this is the reason why I truly believe. Everybody was talking about the Cam Newton interview. And it's one part of the interview that I think we all missed. And when she talked about single parents and dating them and what comes with that. And I believe, and I know it's not popular or sexy, but I do believe that men should not date single mothers. And this is one of the reasons why. Because then you become obligated. Listen, if I'm in a relationship with you.
Who's going to date them then?
Listen, if I'm in a relationship with you and you have a child, and then we have a child, and my mom come over to the house and says, I have a gift for my grandchild, then why does she have to be obligated to do for that child? That's like asking your baby daddy. If you come over here with Christmas gifts, make sure you bring Christmas gifts for both. Don't just bring a PS5 for your son, but you got to bring PS5s for both. Don't bring Jordans for one son, but bring Jordans for both. If we're not, if the baby dad is not required to bring gifts for both children, then the grandmother should not be either.
I just feel like it's how it was delivered, though, BMU. Like, that's all that it starts off with. You know what I'm saying? The delivery was not it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she ain't have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is.
But it all depends on where she's from. Because I'm from Louisiana. And my mom will walk through the door and say, hey, I got my grandbaby some gifts. Come over here. Right? Energy. That's my grandmother.
That was positive. That was happy. That wasn't like raw.
That's what I was speaking.
We got one side of the story.
And it also depends, right? And it also depends on the kind of mother, because maybe she's not intimidated by the mom. But I will say this on this Sunday. Let me. God, I'll be right back. If it were my mom, and she would have punched my mom would have beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
It would have been really bad. My mom would have beat the shit out of her and made an example out of her really, really quickly. And so it also depends on the mom. So the mom probably was weak, lanky, not physically, capable of, holding down a fight. But she ain't gonna do that to a woman that that she knows will go give her the business back. So people bully people they know they can bully. They're not going to get into a fight with a person that can beat their ass.
Right.
So she hit that mama because she knew that mama wasn't able to fight back. And we don't even know the age of the mother. But she hit that lady.
True.
It's a horrible assumption.
That's, I mean, not horrible, but maybe just like they are assumptions because you came into her house. She's already feeling the way she's been feeling. She's felt so disrespected. The smallest people be fighting. And they don't care if you're big. They don't care if you look like King Kong, Godzilla. They're going to fight. And win or lose, they got their point across. So
it's like Peter
I
and
don't know if that's...
It's never
Elisa, can I ask you a question real quick? I just want to ask one question. So, Elisa.
You about to ask me how tall I am?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I wouldn't be that. Yeah, it doesn't matter how tall you are, sweetheart. You're a beautiful black woman, and you're very nurturing. I seen that when you told me to go get me some sea moss.
Yeah, because you just said your doctor. Why do you start off with that and then...
Yeah, but I will say this. I got a question. What would have happened if she would have hit the mama in the mouth? Bam! And the mom said, "Oh, okay, bitch."
She shot it. That's what. So I was speaking on that earlier, and I feel like it went over. Not saying it went over people's heads, but I didn't clearly state it. They were speaking the same language at that point. So when she met her with violence, it's up. Like she already knows that mom's caliber. That's why she was speaking in that language. Like all of us on this panel right now, somebody comes into our house, we're not going to speak on that language. But when someone comes into our house speaking on that language, if we revert back to some of the things that we know, we might, or we might keep it cool, calm, and collected. They were speaking the same language. That's my opinion. If she was bop, it's because she knew she was going. She could have got shot. She didn't care.
It's like eating around here. Like, let me be very clear. I tell everybody, like, it will never end. It'll be the story that never ends. Lamb Chop has nothing on this. Like I tell everybody, keep your shit to yourself and learn how to manage yourself in the home that I live in. Whether you want to say it's my home or that man's home, I live there, and you don't. And if you disrespect me in the home that I live in, where you act up is where you get reprimanded. Now, if he was actually saying something to his mother prior, because y'all are acting like this situation came out of the blue from nowhere. You think that all of a sudden she came in being loud and boisterous in this woman's home and that this wasn't something or a point of contention before? Women are not just sitting here looking around, just waiting like, oh yeah, today's the day. No, this is something that has probably been built up, and she was probably tired of his mom doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. Because a woman isn't just out here saying, because I'm sure it's been a conversation where it's like, you know, can you tell your mother, like, if she's going to do something like that, to do it at her home or whatever like that? You have some moms with their little raggedy ass sons that be like, well, this is my son's house, and I'm going to just do what I want to do, and this is mine, and I'm going to say what I want to say. But then you have women like me who feel the exact same way. And if we break up because your mama is ratchet and want to get her ass whooped, again, Peter and the chicken, it will never end. Because what we're not going to do is play around in my face, play in your mama's face. We ain't going to play in my face.
Well, I'll say this.
Grandmama ain't alive, if your grandmama ain't alive, go visit a grave. Go dance on a grave. Don't play in my face.
But it also depends on the relationship that I have with my mom. Because you as my woman should know, if you have a situation with my mother, you come to me. Now, you're going to fuck around and lose. Hold on. You're going to fuck around and lose a man and a fight. If I have a good relationship with my mom and you punch my mom in the face, then it's up for me and my mom on your ass. Because you're not going to hit my mom.
You want to get dumped?
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to have to do
I will say this.
You're dumped
twice. Are we factoring in the children in this? Are we factoring in
the children? Damn about the kids, man.
Nope, don't care about the kids.
They don't care about the kids.
Again, it's a lot of assumptions from people who actually don't even know me. It's wild. Like,
but I mean, I'm listening to what you're saying.
No, it's what you're saying. If you're
that's niggery up a little bit.
Hold on. If you're saying, kid, if you're saying that the mama had almost like a right to be punched in the face because she kept overstepping her boundaries, and now mama is at her wit's end.
Okay, so wait, let me ask the question.
Hold on. Let me land my plane. I got you. Mama had the right to punch mama in the face because she continued to overstep her boundaries. What is that teaching the children that's there watching?
The kids weren't even in the room. Remember, the kids was someplace else, sleep.
You don't think they can hear it? You don't think they can hear a fight?
We said, what did they see? Not what did they hear? Again, I'm very direct. First things first.
Mama gonna come out bloody. Mama coming out bloody.
That's what y'all think, and that's the wild thing. Like,
I don't think she lost that fight.
Wild thing. Y'all really
okay? Whether it's the mother or the grandmother, somebody's coming out with bloody or an argument. Some, and the kids gonna see that or hear that.
Here's the thing, and let me be very clear about this. If y'all are basically making it seem like she's never gone to this man. Again, women will go, look, can we fix this? Can you talk to your mom? Can you ask her not to do this in our house? It causes discourse with the kids. Can you do this? Because y'all will be quick to say, well, grandma ain't entitled or she's not required to do anything. But then now I have to explain to the kids why shit is going left, right, up, down, and every way in the opposite way. Oh, well, she's not your grandmother, so she can only... No, you're not going to cause that level of discourse, because here's the thing. Then now you got siblings going back and forth with each other. You got siblings going back and forth with each other. Y'all want to talk about caring about the kids? She clearly don't give a shit about the kids, because who does that? Who brings a toy for a kid?
Oh, I can't believe I'm hearing this right now.
But kid, hold on, kid, let me say something real quick. Watch, I never took that as an assumption. She said from the outset that the mom,
right there, that question,
that the mom had an issue. That the mom had an issue with her from Jump Street. So if the mom had an issue with her from Jump Street, and they've had those conversations again, why, as a woman, are you still in that situation? If you've had the conversation with your man 1, 2, 3 times, it should have never got there, because you shouldn't be there.
Because nobody.
You want to know why she's still there, Professor?
That's something different. But now we're there, and now we're not gonna let you keep disrespecting me. So now we gotta.
You're not going to, because you're done now. Because you didn't disrespect. Now you didn't hit my mother. So I can't. You can't. Ain't no coming back. Ain't no Thanksgiving. We canceled Christmas on that ass.
Get your little snotty nose kid and get out.
And think about it, Professor.
Hold on. One mic.
Siblings get involved. When the sisters found out that, oh, this bitch that hit my mama. Then what happens? Yeah. Now it blows up into something else. Now the police gonna get involved.
Now Pookie and them gotta get involved. That's what I said. They're speaking the same.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Like, we don't
canceling Christmas on that ass.
Yeah, we got a lot of T-shirts with names on it.
Yep,
not worth it.
With the wings on the back.
Oh no, yeah, not this one, not this one.
You know, like I would say that I would put some ownership on the man, as my wife said here. I would definitely do that. Because he should have definitely had that nipped in the butt with his mom. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about, like Kit said, we are here, there's never an excuse to put your hands on someone. I don't care what y'all saying. You put your hands on me, there's no guarantee you leaving my house.
Exactly.
Or if I'm in your house and you put your hands on me, and vice versa, ain't no guarantee you sleeping in your bed tonight either. So why are we talking like violence? Yo, is Kit down there blowing up? Why are we having this conversation as if this is okay because mama is at her wit's end?
Doesn't mean that it's okay. What we're saying, we're supposed to have the conversation. No one said it was okay. We just explained why it happened.
Kit said it's okay.
Because we're human. Because
said it's okay.
Why it could happen too. We are all human. We have different levels of emotional retaliation. We have different levels of emotional responsibility. My emotional responsibility may not be hers. When you disrespect her, she's not going to let you get to a certain point, because after that certain point, it'll go way further than that. You better be happy that you just got the punch. Okay? I'm 5150. Don't even try. I'm good. I'm not going to say nothing or do nothing to be like the silent in the night, silent in the lamb. So I understand. We all have a different level. Y'all are crazy too. So if somebody hits your mama, you don't even know what you're going to do.
Have any of you ladies hit your man's mama?
I would never. Because nobody's mom has ever disrespected me in that way. I would never put myself in a situation.
If they did.
No, I don't speak that into my life. Okay. Thank you.
Would you stay with that dude if his mom kept disrespecting you?
I don't speak that into my life.
You can't. You can't.
Thank you. Everybody, you walk away. Because if her father disrespected me multiple times or her mama disrespected me multiple, I'm not staying. For what? Yeah. No reason to be there. Keep it pushing. Because like they said, you don't know what the situation will end up. Like you said, you may not leave the house. Right. You may leave the house in a body bag. You may need a house in the ambulance.
I can teach y'all.
And ain't nobody got time for
murder math is a real thing. If y'all ever want to learn it, I'll tell you that offline. But murder math
is a family show. This is a family show.
Well, can we keep it 100 real quick?
Families get murdered every day. Oh, Red Rum.
Can we keep it 100?
Red Rum.
Go ahead, Lisa. I'm sorry, baby.
I was just gonna say, no, it's fine. I was just gonna ask, what if they're disrespecting both of y'all simultaneously? You know, in that case, becomes a relationship against the parent, because we all have parents. We have them. I have parents, and you know, it's not always copacetic, and it has nothing to do with them disrespecting your partner. More so, disrespecting you in a sense, their child, their own child. So when it becomes that kind of situation, we handle it together as a partnership. But if they're just, I respect my mom, and now y'all are fighting and going at it, that's a different situation.
And to add to that, I'll just say this. If, say for instance, you and I are together and your baby daddy come up to the house, he's being disrespectful. And he gets so heated, Lisa, that he hits me in the face.
My baby daddy?
Whoa. Yeah. No,
hypothetically, you had a baby daddy. Hypothetically.
Me and you were together and your baby daddy came over and he punched me in the face because he didn't like something I said or something that I did. He's dead.
Okay,
immediately.
Well, that's a situation
I'm going to make an example out of it.
Unalived.
Because
that is so unfair to the
children. Like that. I'm like, I don't know. Y'all both.
Where we going? Can somebody tell me where this bus is going? This is going dark.
Right.
I hope the bus goes to this next conversation before I get off of here with y'all, because y'all is right.
Stop it.
Here we go again.
Here we go.
What I'm saying at the end of the day is, I'm not trying to make it dark. What I'm saying is, you never know what day a person had before you go and take drama to them or get physical with them. This person could have had a day. That grandchild could have brightened her day up. She probably had a badass day, and then you punch her in the face. What are you expecting in return? Like, people don't think, people just act.
Assholery isn't about. Here's the thing: she's not obligated, but to be an ass about it. If you don't want to do it, that's cool, but don't ostracize my child in a way that they can see it and make them feel a way. Again, y'all don't understand. This grandmother doing that. Now this kid has this new toy, but the other kid doesn't. And now, whether or not the mom explains this in a way that is very poignant and very cut and dry, that doesn't stop that sibling from now having a level of issue with their other one. It doesn't stop them from feeling a way about their other siblings. So whereas she's just, oh, my grandkid and my toy for my grandkid, now you have this other kid in the house with that same grandkid that's not getting the same treatment. And whereas we want to say, oh, well, talk to the mom, and oh, well, they should have did this. Had she just had a level of decorum and either left it at her home or made it where both kids could feel some kind of something, it would be completely different. But for whatever reason, people are okay with being assholes. But when I'm one, all of a sudden it's kid, the fuck? Don't hit him.
So kid, hold on. So you feel the same way about baby fathers? So if you got a kid, we got a kid, and you got a kid with another guy, and he comes over and brings a gift for one kid, but don't bring one for the kid that we have together, do you feel the same way about that? Should he bring 2 gifts as well?
Don't bring any gifts. Send me money.
That's crazy. No. Y'all be wild.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they be wild.
Yo, it's crazy, yo.
I can't believe I'm hearing what I'm hearing.
Wow.
Y'all are talking about, look, the crazy thing is that y'all are calling me crazy, and we're talking about kids. We're not talking about giving something to an adult. We're talking about kids.
We're talking about
y'all
kids.
Are okay. No, y'all are okay with leaving kids out because y'all feel away because
for your pride.
For me. Yeah. Y'all are creating discourse in people's homes because y'all want to fucking prove a point behind some woman that's not okay.
No.
This one. And if that's not the case, if that's not what y'all do, if that's not the intent, that actually happens in homes. While y'all are so worried about the one, that other one is over there whooping on your kid's ass because they're not getting fair treatment and they're not getting something. But we want to sit here and play the game of, because of the kids. What the fuck ever? I'm over here thinking about the kids and y'all are sitting over here playing. That's exactly why she got punched in the mouth.
This is the exact problem why when BMU came in, he mentioned stop with these broken homes. This is the problem. You couldn't, everything you're saying, you couldn't have said it better. All of this is dysfunctional. When you sit here, and come back. When you sit here And you're like, yo, all I'm gonna do is focus on my child. I have a problem. I have to not bring my child a gift to make sure your other kid is okay with feeling safe and comfortable.
Okay, I'm
no, hold on, Elisa. I got you. This does not make any sense because it creates this constant dysfunction. And then y'all wanna be mad when guys are sitting here saying stop dating single moms.
Okay, I'm just real quick because I gotta go and I'm so sorry.
Damn.
But what she's
we don't need you no way, mom. I'm saying we was here before you, we'll be after you. So we don't give a goddamn. Where you going? Bye, Felicia.
I'm not bad, but let me say this because you literally just agreed with her. You may have said it in different words, but you agree with her because you guys are getting to the same. Because you're getting to the same result in different manners. What you just said is if I'm not obligated to care about somebody else's kid, I have to make sure my kid is good in that household that they're living in. Okay. If you're making sure your kid is good, then they're also living with another kid. Like she just said, jealousy happens. We know it. That's a child's psyche. If you're making sure that your kid is good, you're going to make sure that his little brother, little sister, whoever, and not saying that you have to or you're obligated to. You are not. But it will definitely show your characteristic and your moralities and how you feel about certain things.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Though. No, it does not.
Yes,
no, it does not.
That's word yoga. That's word yoga.
My morals fall for my kids.
Basically.
That's it. My moral.
I let you finish.
But you did.
Don't you got somewhere to be?
Hey, Alyssa, stay in your femininity because you're great in your femininity. Just stay right in there.
You got a sock hop to get to.
And the matter of what I am saying is, yes, it does. And you may not think it does, but people looking, that's why men that have other kids and then comes to someone else's house that has other kids, certain men will buy more than one gift. Because you know what? They're not going to just give it to
because they're trying to get some box.
They're not.
That's it. They're enjoying the box. They're not. They're not.
I don't think you actually feel like that. I think you just say that because really.
No.
No.
Maybe they want it to be a good Christmas for everybody. They're not just trying to get the box. There's some good.
No, we're just trying to get the box.
I have other kids. I have my oldest kid when she was dating. When his mom, he's 25 now. But when she was dating before, and my child was in the house, you think I was ever thinking about buying something for them other kids? By another man? You bugging. I straight up brought my son, whether it was food,
that's a different,
whether it was a gift, whatever it is, I bought it only for my children. My child, I mean.
Were you married to that person before?
No.
Okay, I'm talking about different situation here. I'm not talking about you.
No, my kid, we was together for a long time.
Yeah, but you were shacking up with the woman. I'm not talking about that's a different situation here. There's not real.
Even if it was my wife, it'll still be my kid.
Yes. And in your wife, you respect your wife enough to know to have a copacetic household. So you're not just gonna be like, here, that's just my kid. I don't care about nothing else. Y'all can invite me to Christmas. Y'all can invite me to all of this, and I'm only giving for my kid.
I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even go if you invite me. All I'm doing is bringing the gift.
You wouldn't go, but you don't want community and family and to have a strong.
So GMT.
My family, bring my kid to my community. Bring my kid to my community.
So
that's my community.
So everything is times 2 then. So the normal PS5 game right now it's $69, right? $69 for a PlayStation 5 game. So when I go and my son says, I want this game, and I know it's the hottest game, all the boys want one, I have to step up in the place of a man that you chose to have sex with that ain't in this kid's life, and I gotta spend not 70 but 140.
Well, no, because it has 2 controllers and they can play this.
Yeah,
no, it comes with one.
Talk about it.
Being peaceful.
Y'all being very peaceful. Value on something that's supposed to come from the heart.
Who got money like that nowadays? Who got money like that nowadays?
Why would they need 2 video games if they're under one roof though?
No, but where's that heart at when we in court?
Why did we go to court? We would have never gone to court.
Because these mamas be taking men to court when they still handling their business.
That's because unfortunately they chose the wrong person. You shacking up.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Yo, all right. Listen, look, we're gonna get on to the next topic.
Well, bye, Elisa. Bye. Don't you guys want to be bye?
No, Elisa, sit your behind right there.
I'm gonna give you like 5. I have 5 minutes.
That's all I got.
5 minutes.
Five.
And then Ashley saying she gotta go too. Ash, I need you here.
I'm logging in from
I'm
my
gonna stick
phone.
around. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. I'm
gonna log in from my phone because I'm not gonna leave you out here in
I gotta go on the road.
Look, I'm not gonna leave you out here in these niggery streets, Ash. I'm gonna log in from my phone. I got you, girl. I'm not gonna leave you out here. I gotta get on the road, but I'm not gonna leave you in here in niggerdom. I'm gonna go ahead and log back in from my phone.
This is gonna be a long conversation. I can tell too.
Ooh, child.
Oh my God.
I'm really shocked about the men on this panel today.
Huh?
What you say?
I said I'm really shocked by the men on this panel today.
What about shocked by about what?
Because y'all just
Shocked about
the idea of dealing with someone who has a kid and being like, F that kid, only like how does that even make sense in your mind? Like, I'm talking to this person, I'm gonna be a part of her life, but fuck her kid because we had a kid together. Now I don't gotta do anything for this other kid.
We're not together no more.
Ash, real quick, Ash. Ash, that's not the point. The point is that you're trying to make me be accountable for something you chose to do before you knew me. If the kid wants something, call his father.
But why would you come into this situation on?
Hey, my other kid got a game today. I need you to bring your son one so he won't feel bad.
I need to say
his
something.
father's dead.
I thought we together for a whole thing.
Yo, Elisa, you see that?
Y'all got a whole yoga class together. Yeah, the yoga class together.
Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Ash, I wanted to address Ash real quick before we go to the next topic. I get what you're saying, and believe me, I'm thinking the same thing. Now, my question is, why are men still dealing with single moms if you know you ain't gonna come up in there and take care of the seed that she already has by another dude? That's the thing. But see, I'm gonna tell you why they do that. Because fellas, we love to dig in that bargain bin every now and then, man. And it's an easy layup.
Oh, what's that? How we doing?
Did you just call it a bargain bin?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a bunch of bargain bins. Yeah, listen, women, overweight women.
She cannot believe what she's hearing right now.
Overweight women and women with kids that lay up.
My young precious heirs.
I apologize, but I really don't, but that's what it is. Okay, so dude, look, men are acutely aware of their status in life. That
Why she covering herself up?
Woman, and I'll tell you about that brother. All right, so dudes who go and pick the single moms, they rummage it around in the bargain bin, and they're gonna try to find them the best deal that they can find. Sometimes they got multiple kids, sometimes they got one. But they ain't coming up there saying,
Alicia, y'all dibble in the bargain bin for these men as well.
Yes, there are men in the bargain bin. All right,
exactly.
So there we go.
So let's
girls.
We can.
I don't think
it's bargain bins.
We don't need to.
Yeah, y'all do. Yeah, y'all do. Yes, y'all do. I can fix him.
We got messed up, then we got to the register.
No, y'all deal in the bargain bin because I can fix him. I can make something out of him. He ain't got nothing. Guess what? When he left me, I built him up. That's what y'all want. Y'all want to build. Y'all want to build the boo.
I don't want to build
fix her upper.
Y'all want to build the boo. Y'all want to fix her up, like y'all want HGTV. Yeah, that's what y'all want.
HGTV.
Fix blood pressure and everything.
I want.
What'd you say?
The fellas on the panel. My bad. You done? All right. I want all the fellas on the panel. I want all the fellas in the comment section to pay attention. Pay attention when you're talking to a woman and she done got her one of them fixer-uppers. She done had a fixer-upper in her life before. Them usually be the dudes that they done went all out for. They done fought for them. They done argue for them. They done did all kinds of things. But then when they give
bailed them out,
waiting for you. I tried that with the other dude. Oh, really? Don't say nothing. You let her go. Don't even announce it. Just be out. Because you got a woman that ain't going to do for you when you are at a higher level than the Dusty that she was with. I'm just giving y'all some game.
That's a bargain.
Right. So y'all do go. Y'all love bargain.
With all that being said, we are at our hour mark, and I am going to move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get it.
You need to stop coaching women. I understand that a lot of y'all think that it portrays confidence, but there are far better ways to do this, man. First of all, y'all need to understand that most women already got a certain dude or a type of dude in mind. And for those dudes that she have in mind, she's going to show them choosing signals. She will show you choosing signals, bro. So now when you catch these choosing signals, then you make your approach. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, well, if I like a girl, I'm going to just go up and talk to her. I'm not scared of rejection. It's not about rejection. It's about how your value is perceived. What seems more high value and confident to you? A man that's going up to multiple women in the party, or the guy that's just chilling, doing his own thing? He might approach one woman, maybe two women, but for the most part, he's not being thirsty. Understand that when you get your mind off approaching women every 2 seconds, approaching every baddie that you see, you will appear more chill and more confident, which will in turn raise women's general attraction to you.
All right, I got one more.
Look at them, they're like, no. I'm half and half. If it's like a girl I think I would be interested in, I have no problem approaching her. I'm not against approaching women. However, it does become a numbers game, and it's exhausting. Like, I don't want to be out approaching 50 different girls.
Okay, wait, no man should be like approaching every girl at the club. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's a numbers game.
Only the ones that he's interested in.
All right, so the question is for the ladies, and I'm gonna start with you, Janira. How do you feel about cold approaching? Are you okay with men still approaching you in public, trying to get your digits? Or I said that I sound mad old school when I said digits, right? My bad. Or trying to get the math, right? That's not old school too, man. Or would you prefer men approach you via your DMs? What's more feasible for today's woman?
I mean, I'd rather you approach me in person because I can get to know you in person, see how you move, you know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Me in the DMs, you can text me sweet nothings in the DM just to reel me in like a fishing rod, you know what I'm saying? And then when I get you, it ain't all that it seems, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say about him.
Okay. Just justify. How's your mind? What would your preferred approach be when you're dealing with a man?
Definitely cold approach. There's a confidence level that is shown when it's that, like, you know, just keeping it real. Like, this is what I want. Let me go for it.
I'm with that. I agree with that. And Ash, talk to us.
Cold approach all day, every day. You know, my DMs is only for when I'm bored. I ain't gonna hold you. Come to me in person. Like, even people I know in real life, don't come to my DMs trying to talk to you. If you see me in real life, speak to me in real life, because I'm gonna think you weak if you wait till you get home to slide in my DMs after you see me all day. Like, talk to me in person.
Somebody laying on the hands.
Yo, you see? Yeah, that's hilarious. Y'all gonna have a conversation about Yo. Oh man. So you know, here's the thing when I look at, right, when fellas be in these women's DMs like that. Actually, I'm gonna meet your mic real quick. The thing that I see when a lot of dudes be in these women's DMs is you don't get a response from the majority of women.
That's right.
Single women. Let's keep it real. How many men are in your DMs on a daily basis?
Whew. A lot. Not that many, honestly. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be really honest. Not that many.
Really?
No,
I think that's a lie. The lies you tell.
I can screen share.
No, we good. We good. We don't want all that information. The skinny boy gonna holler. Skinny boy gonna holler at you.
Have to have a booty cheek out for them to get for her.
Yo, Matt, what up, man?
MP was good, player.
So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's crazy. Ash, what your DMs look like? Ash is like, no comment.
Flooded.
Yeah, they be packed. I'm gonna lie. That's why I only going there when I'm bored. I don't like to keep up multiple conversations with people. It's too much. Like, I don't really go in there. You gotta know me in real life. Text me, call me, bump into me on the street. Like, nah.
Right.
Can we something about lasting impressions?
No.
Yeah. Yes, lasting impressions. Come up to me.
I'm just gonna sit back and wait till it gets to me because I'm gonna eat this up. I'll just let y'all say what y'all need to say.
Well, I want to get to all the ladies first. I want to get to the ladies.
Yes, sir. Get them.
What I miss? Lord have mercy. What I miss?
So we talking about cold approaching or men in your DMs. What is your preferred approach from the man that is interested in you?
Oh boy. Why are we laughing? Like, I ain't said nothing yet, Jill. Shut up. My nerves, y'all. I'm gonna probably say because I'm a little more old school. I prefer like the cold method, if you will. Like you actually have to know. I feel like the DMs and things made it where people forgot how to actually have conversations and how to actively engage. And it makes it easier for people to be who they wish they were in your inbox versus who they actually are in real life. So for me, I probably say definitely meeting someone out organically or dry method, whatever y'all are calling it, would be my preferred.
It's called the dry method, cold approaching. The dry
Cold
method.
approach, dry method, same difference. It's all funky. So, but yeah, that would probably be what my method of choice would be.
Facts. So we got two single ninjas on the panel, right? What's your experience when you guys hit women up, either in their DMs, dating apps, DMs, or when you cold approach? What do you feel like you get the most success with?
You asking the fellas now?
The single fella. That's you and me, chill.
Oh, hey.
So you want to go? Or you want me to go? How you want to go, chill?
Hey, you go ahead, Professor. I want you to go ahead first because I'm gonna eat this shit up.
I'm saying kid in her truck. I'm trying to figure out where she going. She taking that load. I'm passing with you, kid. I love you, kid. I love you, kid.
Me and my dump truck are going down to the southern regions to go, save a cow and possibly ride a cowboy. But that's another conversation for another day.
I thought it was save a horse, ride a cowboy. I got you. Okay, let me find. Oh, from last week, got you. Okay, girl, let me find out.
And she over there snapping through it too, y'all.
He hit you up in the DM, didn't he?
Oh no!
Two snaps, girl.
My DM is dry. My DM is drier than overbaked chicken breast. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, like it is.
I believe it.
The DM is crispy. I try to tell people.
We talk about her DMs, chill.
I believe it.
It's all good. He can believe it, and I know. Chill. I'm glad that you believe that. I'm happy for that. You know what I'm saying? I also believe that, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not even gonna let you make me say ugly things to you. I'm actually gonna, be, nice and not do that. But I appreciate you, Chill.
I appreciate you.
Oh my
too,
God. All right, to my two single ninjas. Professor, talk to us. Man. What up, man?
Well, so for me, I get told no 50 times a day. So it is what it is to me. It's because of my line of work. So, I'm used to hearing the word no. So at the end of the day, and I'm also on like 15 different dating apps. So listen, I'm on 15 of them. Research. So I mean, it's really different because it depends on the type of girl you're trying to talk to. Because some of these young ladies are a little bit more sexy red than Tony Braxton. So and there's a higher percentage to get a girl do cold approach than DMs. So I try to stay out of the DMs as much because a lot of times it leads you to that ghost territory. And like Ash was saying, your DMs get flooded, man. I don't have time to get back to everybody that hit me up. Sometimes it's 3-4 weeks, a month later, I'm like, oh crap, my bad. I'm just not seeing this. So I get it. So I use both approaches to maximize the options, but the overwhelming majority of my successes and wins are through cold approach. So but you gotta have that. You gotta have that swagoo, that swagalicious, like Idris Elba to go holler at a young lady at the QT or the grocery store. But also the ladies, you gotta be out there too. A lot of these ladies ain't touching grass. So a lot of you ladies are staying inside. You cat ladies, not really, but you cat ladies. Y'all ain't going outside because no one will be able to talk to you guys if you're not touching grass. Y'all gotta get outside to be able to be talked to.
All right. So for me, the single ninja, the other single ninja, cold approach all the way, baby. And I ain't talking about just running up on the lady telling me something, hey, damn, baby, you fine, blah, 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 let me get your number. No, I don't do all that, man. I like to conquer every hour of the day. And what I mean by that, I like to go out here specifically and make people smile, make people happy. That's how I spark a conversation. Women are having an intrinsic reaction to men who can hold a conversation. It's like keeping the volleyball up without them having to do a damn thing. That's one thing that can make yourself interesting to them, because ain't a lot of dudes know how to do that, especially in this internet age. That's why they all in the DMs. See, fellas, the DMs is the sucker box. You got goddamn Shaquille O'Neal up in people's DMs. At the chick from Home Depot, he sliding up in her DMs. That's for losers, dudes. Stay out the DMs. Don't mess with that. The reason why somebody like him, Shaquille O'Neal, an NBA superstar with all this money, after Shawnee O'Neal, he knew his grip won't tight. He knew his game won't right. That's why he in DMs now. Somebody like him should be able to go anywhere and just walk up and say, hey, I'm Shaquille O'Neal. You coming with me? But he can't do that. Even with all his fame and all his money, he can't do that. So, fellas, stay out the DMs. You want to know why? Because the DMs is like the pits. It's a reminder for them that they still got hope and they still got options. That's what they use the DMs for. They don't use it to select the guy. They use it just to be like, I still got options. I'm good. Even though I'm 45, I still got options. It's a lot to them. Okay? And I land my plane there, y'all.
Hey, I feel like you was distinctly talking about my future ex-wife, Tia Mari. Better leave her alone. Leave her alone.
She on that shirt, right?
Exactly. I did see her twerking for her cousin though, which is weird. So I'm trying to holler at her brother.
She would. Hey, look, that man, fellas. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Learn how to make yourself interesting via cold approach. You know, I ain't saying go out there and be like, hey, let me get your number. Asking like 30 different women, let me get your number. No, you make them ask for your number. Spark a conversation. Once that conversation gets to the end of it, be on your way. She can be like, oh, he ain't asking for my number? Wait a minute. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. She don't want to get you with them digits. She want to keep that thing going. But when you're in the DMs, you putting yourself in like a zone that you ain't gonna never get out of.
And I'm with you. I think with men, it builds a self-confidence when you know how to go out there and actually approach a woman. That's what I learned. And you know what? That didn't just help me with women. That helped my success in life.
Yeah.
So now when I got to work with people, I got to close deals. I got to, even with my job in management, right? That natural way of being able to just feel comfortable going up and talking to people. It helps.
It helps.
You know what I'm saying? It helps. Even to be able to do what I'm doing here, it helps. So that's why I say, like, fellas need to kind of learn how to get outside and, as y'all say, touch grass. Talk to women. I don't know about y'all, but when I was young, I had an older dude that coached me, right? He used to say, yo, Ming, do me a favor. Go outside and go to the mall, put on your best clothes, and talk to 10 women. He was like, I guarantee you're going to leave with one. He was like, if you leave that mall with none, go back home, brush your teeth, put on some new clothes, get in the car, go back to the mall and talk to another 10. That helped my self-confidence so much. It helped me get to where I'm at. So I'm with the cold approaching all day. That DM stuff. And then another thing is y'all DMs be, like we said, Ash, y'all DMs be so flooded, man. Even working and trying to do this YouTube stuff with some women. And they give me their Instagram and they're like, yo, hit me up in my DMs. And I hit them up in their DMs. And I know that my DM started here and ended up here in 2 hours. In 2 hours. So one girl actually thought that I was a creep trying to holler at her in her path. So when I saw her again, she was like, I saw your message and I replied to it. I'm like, my message is still unread. Look at that. That's how much dudes are trying to talk to these girls. So yeah, the DMs is crazy.
The DMs is, look, and this ain't, look, fellas, I get it. We've all been there. We've all done it. Now, have I ever been in the DMs section before? Yeah. Yes, I did, man. I had to learn the hard way. But I'm telling you, fellas, the DMs is not where you want to be. You do not want to be a grown-ass man with substance up in some chick's DM. You need to be the fella with the confidence to go out here and conquer every hour of the day. That's how you attract women to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but GMT, you said something that stuck out. You had an older man, older gentleman, older person, you know, OG come holler at you and tell you how to get these young ladies, how to talk to them. How many of these young men have OGs like that in their life that can teach them to have that conversation, or can even teach them how to build that confidence? A lot of these young men are growing up with single women, and these single women are teaching them to be the men that they wanted, and to be the man they want, their daughters don't want. So You know, so at the end of the day, who's teaching these men? Because I know back in my day, we used to go to the mall, we used to go to the movie theater, and we used to the local theme park, and we used to holler at girls all day until you got that one yes, right? Which is why in sales, I'm good because I'm used to hitting 50, 60 no's before I get that one yes. That's all I care about is that one yes. So, but unless you had that kind of training or unless you grew up that way, who are the OGs are back here teaching these dudes how to holler at young ladies? So, and then on top of that, these kids don't even have the capacity to have conversations with themselves. They're on cell phones all day. So yet alone, I mean, because I hear girls say this all the time. I hate going to the club because these dudes don't even talk. They sit on the wall on their phones all day because no one has the social skills anymore.
Right. And look, my man World Class is shooting his shot right now. Straight up, he said,
in the DMs.
Fine. He says,
Damn,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn, my brother. I rock with you, but
leave all our ladies alone.
Damn, brother, you just shot yourself in the foot. Don't do that.
Yeah, us and chill here.
But yeah, no, that's real because understanding that exactly what you just said, Professor. You know, you get 50 no's and one yes is all that really matters. So if I'm going out there trying to work on some business, I understand when I get let down and they're like, yo, listen, nah, I don't want to work with you. I don't want to work with you. It doesn't feel like your world is over when you hear the word no. You're like, all right, cool. I'm going to just keep trying. Guess what? I'm going to give y'all a perfect example. And I'm talking a lot, I know. But so, in my job, I'm in leadership, right? Mm-hmm. One of the guys, like, we'll have employees that's like, okay, I want your position. They'll want to go up from, let's say, a technician to a supervisor. So they're like, yo, I want your position. What they would do is they'll get one no, and then they'll give up. You know how many no's I got before I got this job? I got like 30 no's before I got yes. And I just kept pushing. But it was that character that was taught to me when I was young on how to go out there and talk to women. And women said, no, it's okay. I got the one yes, and that's all that mattered. Right. So I advise people to cold approach. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of men today that's anti-cold approaching. But what's your thoughts on this scenario?
Men are against cold approaching because, again, you actually have to have a personality and something to actually converse about that's going to bring a woman to want to actually, return that level of energy and want to actually speak and do that. So a lot of the times men, and this is, just experience wise, have always tried to lead with flash and money and things that they feel like will get the attention of women. And the attention that they've always garnered was very short term. But to be able to actually have a personality, like, it's a lot of ugly niggas laughing chicks out their drawers. But that's because they actually learned how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? You think cockeyed Biggie was just being cockeyed Biggie outside of his paper? No, he had a whole chick that literally had a physical, like, existential crisis with her own manifestation based on how he chose other women over her. And he had an eye that was looking at everybody and you at the same time. So again, if you know how to talk to people, if you know how to converse and make it where you're an interesting person and someone wants to actually get to know you, it changes the game. And a lot of men haven't learned that everything is, oh, I'm a buy a bitch. Oh, I'm gonna dress in this particular way to make her see that, oh, I have the level of flash or flair that she's looking for. And a lot of the times it's just because they don't know how to lead with anything else.
I don't know, kid. I don't know, kid. Because Biggie said he stayed Coogee down to the socks. Rings and rocks filled with
rocks.
He dressed a little bit.
But that's what
he had the clothes.
Right. He dressed and he had a little bit of flash. Okay, this is what I'm leading with. You should like me. Then he actually had the extra je ne sais quoi, if you will, and knew how to actually talk to a woman and made her feel like, okay, this is the guy I should be talking to. a lot of dudes just feel like, well, I have a penis and I'm a man, so I'm the leader and you're supposed to be with me. You're supposed to be my friend. And I'm like, okay, well, do you know how to hopscotch? Do you have a favorite movie? What's your favorite color? Like, they don't even know how to have basic communication styles and skills, and that's where it really gets all tied up.
Okay, kid, but let me ask you a question. If I came to you, right, and we at the QT, and I came to you to holler at you, right, and
QT,
listen, I mean, a lot of girls at the gas station, bro, because they ain't got no man to fill up their cars. So, so it is what it is. They got to get gas. So they getting gas, and I'm trying to get anyway. No, but I'm saying though, if I'm driving a '96 Honda Accord, right, and I got all the suave game, and you driving a whatever a brand new Mercedes, Lexus, whatever, how much time of the day you giving me because you're look at my car like, oh, I'm okay, I'm good, because I've seen a lot of girls when they talk to dudes, they look at the car they drive, like, no, I'm good.
They look at the car you drive. They look at the shoes you wear. I have a cousin, and this is real talk. I had a cousin, and we were at the club. This was years and years and years ago. I mean, I'm talking like if y'all know anything about Charlotte, you might remember B Lounge. That's how long ago this was. Just to give you context. The dude was super handsome, and he came and he was talking to me, and yeah, I would like to take you. I was like, what are you doing after this? You want to get breakfast? I don't know how long you're gonna be out tonight. Whatever, right? But that was a big thing here. You go out to the club, people go get food, then you go about your business. And my cousin, literally, she was like, cousin, can I talk to you for a second? And keep in mind, this is a dark ass club. Okay, it's dark. It's night lights and it's flashy shit or whatever. And I legit, she was like, ma'am, if you don't stop talking to this man with his broke down shoes, he got creases all in his, like, no, we're not doing that. I never even seen the fucking shoes. I was like, how did you see his shoes in here? She can see shoes in the middle of the forest. Okay, it wouldn't even matter. But again, sometimes, how you approach and how you speak, coupled with how you like how you look, how you present, can get you a whole lot farther than trying to throw money at a situation and then wondering why a chick didn't really like it. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jess, what's your thoughts on what everybody's talking about?
You've been quiet. I ain't heard you all day.
That's because she don't like you, Chill.
That's okay. A lot of people don't.
What's your thoughts, Jess?
Just pass. Y'all go ahead.
Oh,
what?
Jess.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Girl, you got the hair flowing and everything. You got the makeup done. Come on, give us your piece.
And that good Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yes, you're looking 1080p right now. Or
so,
Janira,
what's your thoughts, Janira?
I mean, I'm not the type of girl, like, I'm not gonna judge you because you never know, like, what that person got. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, for instance, for me, you meet me in my work clothes. You know what I'm saying? And you judge me off my work clothes. You just made me your blessing because my heart can be bigger. My mindset is different versus you just going off materialistic things. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always about that.
Okay. No, I'm with you with that. Ash. What up, Ash?
Yes, I learned that to what the professor said about his Honda Accord 1993. So this is why I learned a long time
not mine.
I mean, in general, because it was an example, the car at the gas station, blah, blah, blah. I don't care who car it is. It was the man who was trying to top me, right? So this is why I learned a long time ago. A lot of people with money in general, they don't spend money on, like, super flashy stuff. Even like the seal of our ship on like 2 ships ago I was on, he had like a really old Honda, and I was like, dang, that's crazy. This one was like mad young. I was like, why would he have a Honda? And he was like, he's a CEO, right? You like the highest ranking person on the ship. Like, why you have a Honda? Some people are just smarter with money, so I don't let physical things like material things like cars and clothes like deter me for somebody. Right. You know what I'm saying? That guy with balances just might be the richest person in the world. I'm all about personality. At the end of the day, I got to be able to vibe with somebody for a long term versus, so like if you woo me at the gas station in this heat, then you deserve my number because it's hot outside and I sit outside and talk to you for 5 whole minutes. You deserve it. You know what I mean? You deserve a chance. You got me giggling this heat. All I'm trying to do is get in my car and I stop the conversation.
Catch you outside, inside, whatever. But okay, what if he got a bus pass? You see,
that changed the game. What about the bus pass?
You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. I mean, I used to take taxis and Ubers. You know what I'm saying? Till I got my money up to get me a car. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can help him, and he respects you way more.
No, I can't. Like somebody else could for sure, but I can't. But let me tell you why though, because when I think about dating a man, I think about like what that man, like how is he gonna contribute to me? If I break down somewhere, how is he gonna come save me or come get me? If he got wait,
he get on the bus, he get on the bus and get to you.
I send you an Uber. I'll send you an Uber.
There's Ubers. I'll
send you an Uber.
If he could send me an Uber, that's fair. That's different. But I remember one time I broke down an hour away from home, right? I had hydroplane. I didn't break down. I had hydroplane, right? It's my fault. And I called the guy that I was talking to, and I'm like, I hydroplane. I don't know if I'm able to drive my car because the bumper half fell off. And I don't do cars. I don't know nothing about cars, right? Luckily enough, I was able to drive the car back. But he was like, you need me to come get you. And that's the things like when I'm talking to our dating guy, these are the things I look for. Like, if I'm in a crisis, how can you contribute? But if I gotta wait for him to catch a bus, because I had just crossed the North Carolina line and me in Virginia, like that's a long time I gotta wait, and it's raining too on the highway. I can get hit, a bear can get me, a lot of things can happen. So like
a bear.
Don't y'all choose the bear over the man anyway?
No, if a man could, he would. If a man could, he would. No excuses.
So like I just need like it comes down to the ability for him to be there when needed. And on the bus, you're on a different person's schedule. You know what I'm saying? So like he can't come rescue me and be the man that I need him to be in the moment because he got to wait for another man to come pick him up on the bus to get him to me. And that's why I couldn't be the man with the bus pass unless his car was in the shop. But even then, you can't get me. Because why don't you rent the car?
Well, I can't wait for
you. Let me hold your car real quick. My real car just broke down. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna make a way. A man gonna make a way.
Send you an Uber. Send an Uber to your spot.
So if he hit, go ahead, chill. Go ahead, chill.
No, I was gonna call a fallacy on this. You know what I'm saying, fellas? we done seen the many days. You know what I'm saying? Once a brother got some swag and he know how to woo that woman the right way, he could be a straight up Dusty and he in them guts like it ain't nothing. All right, he ain't got no car. He got a bus pass that's past due. This brother ain't got no job, but yet he's able to get, you know, an attorney. You know what I'm saying? A doctor. He's able to get all those. So look. You know the reason why that happens, though. The reason why that happens is because when ladies are out here dating and they ain't got no like nothing serious or committed or whatever, they have multiple dudes, and these multiple dudes fill certain needs within them. They want a guy who's charismatic, the guy who can make them feel tingly on the inside. They want a dude who's he look rough and tough. He look like, man, ain't nobody gonna run up on me while I'm with this brother. You know what I'm saying? They want these different type of brothers that's gonna fill this void in them. And if they can't get it all in one package, yeah, buddy. So she might have a dust on her rock.
My connection went out.
And don't let him hit the bottom, Chill. Don't let him hit the bottom, Chill. Because once he hit the bottom, it's all over.
But here's what I see. Here's what I see. Right?
What y'all say?
Oh. They talking crazy. Here's what I see. You know, a lot of women are changing their ties. They're requiring a lot more from men. They're requiring an actual car. They're requiring certain things that, you know, back in the day where a lot of women would have said okay to. And Chill is right to a degree why I agree with him, right? Where there are definitely some dusties that the women are going with them because of their look and not what they could provide or not what they could do. But I am seeing a lot of women changing that tide where they're requiring more from men, which it should be like that. Women should be requiring more from men than just a look. But just because a man is on the bus doesn't mean he can't provide for you.
Right.
Remember, men think very logical with their money. Mm-hmm. So if maybe he doesn't live too far from where he works. There's a lot of men that live in Manhattan, believe it or not, and they don't own a car. But if you look at how much they make, $200,000-$300,000 a year, but a train is more convenient for them to get back and forth.
And that's understandable, like in the city. Like if we in the city, I expect it because you got different means for transportation, right? Like you can walk blocks and you can hop on a train or a tram or a subway. That's different because like that's like more acceptable in like a city area. But where I live at, like car is more feasible than public transportation.
And how many people you know getting? How many women you know boyfriends are dropping them off at work and going back home to play video games?
Yeah.
So those are the dusty dudes we talk about.
Yeah. I mean, I will say this. So, fellas, I want y'all to understand this now. My brother is right. You know, women are requiring a lot more, you know, in the men that they're looking to date or for the men that are looking to date them. But they don't require much when they just want to get that itch scratched. That's the thing you need to pay attention to. When it's just a little and they done with it, yeah, she based that off of how a brother make her feel. His qualifications is non-existent. They don't care. They just looking to get that itch scratch. You've been warned.
He said you've been warned. Yo, anyways, I'm gonna respect Ash's time because Ash does have to do a lot of driving today, right?
All right,
so we gotta let Ash run. But do me a favor, everyone that's here on the panel, please stay backstage. Don't drop off right away. I wanted to talk to y'all about something. But this is a great show, y'all. Do me a favor and hit the like button on the way out. Please don't leave here without hitting the like button.
Without hitting that like button, goddammit.
Last week I saw like 200 people freaking viewed it, but then I only had like 25 likes.
How is that?
It was like, yo, what is going on here?
People don't like hitting the thumb.
Just click the button.
Likes are free. Likes are free. Just click the button, yo.
Just click the button.
It's free, y'all. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's going on, man. But do me a favor. Smash the thumbs up, y'all. Hit the like button. That's what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, this is a great show, great topic, especially that first one. Y'all was driving me crazy with that one.
Yeah, they killed me with that one.
But please stay tuned. We are going to have Grown Woman Talking on Tuesday, which I'm excited about that topic. I know it's going to be a crazy episode just off the topic alone. It's going to be, what is it? Stay-at-home wives versus the career woman. That's going to be a great topic. So please stay tuned for that one. I'm looking forward to it. Also, my man is not done shooting his shot. Janira is eating without
not be in attendance.
With the hard eyes. Yeah, you're going to be in attendance.
He's a world-class shooter.
He's shooting all them shots.
Shit, you miss 100% you don't take.
Exactly. Also,
do your thing.
Right. Also, I want to thank everyone for chiming in the chat, being active in the chat. Much respect to y'all. But we'll continue this topic. We'll continue these shows every Sunday at 4 p.m. and also Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Don't forget my Grown Men Trash Talking Fridays at 1:30 p.m. Who is back there making them noises? I don't know what the hell. You got a Billy Goat back there, kid?
Why do you own the stairs?
What is this? What is kid?
That's kid. Anyway,
I cannot get jiggy with this kid. What are you doing? How many ghosts did I give you for idolatry? We can't believe it either. Kids, what are you talking about? She can't touch it.
I don't know what she's doing. I'm gonna
I want you to touch it.
All right, so here's the thing,
bad,
right?
Y'all. I was talking about my niece's hair. I'm sorry, y'all. Bye.
Jesus Christ, kid. All right, so yo, do me a favor, y'all. Hang tight. We're gonna go backstage, but until then, we will see y'all on the next one. Peace.
things up, just tell me now. We're living in a blinded town, and we're running out of time. Feel like a drug when I'm talking to you. Slow trip, trying to play it cool. Nothing to do, let's drive to the ocean. Get high, lay on the beach. White water running down our feet. Make love and repeat. I don't ever want to stay all night to see the sunrise. 'Cause it's way too soon to be calling me baby. But it feels so right against the moonlight. Deep sea diving at first, don't save me. Is there something I can say to make you wanna stay with me? Is there something I can say to make you wanna stay with me? Oh, to make you wanna stay.